Alright people, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be learning about how to learn a new skill. So you're learning how to learn. What am I doing with my life? Alright, so whether you are wondering if you can actually learn something beneficial for once in your life, or you are a completely learning master and adding to your skill set every single day, this video is for you. Now keep in mind that not all skills are created equal. Now each of those skills require a different amount of time to reach an advanced level. Now keep in mind that if you are uninterested in the middle of learning a skill, you can always learn a different skill. A lot of people think that they will become interested in whatever it is that you're trying to learn the moment they learn it. Now most of the time people waste their energy and time into doing something they don't even like. So if you get uninterested in the middle of learning something, don't feel bad about it, just move on. Alright people, with that out of the way, here are the 4 steps in my opinion that you should take every single time you want to learn a new skill. Alright, number 1, determining your why. Now ask yourself, what is my passion? What is my motivation for learning this skill? Is it because you stumbled across the internet the other day and you really want to learn it? Or is it because your parents are forcing you? After determining your why, you can move on. But before that, I just want to say that if you're learning because of somebody else, you cannot expect this process to be fun. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be learning the skill at all. I'm just saying that learning should be fun and should be the whole entire journey that you're doing this should be enjoyable. And if you're going to put a lot of time into this, make sure you consider when you're learning this skill. Step number 2 is actually planning. Now you probably might be asking, Jason, why can't I just look up on YouTube on how to plant a carrot or whatever it is you're trying to learn? Yeah, that was kind of unexpected. So yeah. It is very important for you to plan out when you're gonna actually learn this information, and not only that, build a routine that when you learn every single day, you accumulate over time and you actually have the skill. And not only that, you would want to put this skill in practice. To be able to have a balance between learning and taking actions, you want to be planning stuff out. All right, moving on to number 3. All right, finally, the juicy stuff. There's also a couple of questions that you want to ask yourself when you are learning. One of them, which might be, do I need to take notes? Do I need to write stuff down that I learned from YouTube? Do I need to write down that the aperture controls the amount of light that goes in, and also the bokeh from Peter McKinnon's video, Camera Basics or not? Now, if you do choose to take notes and have some reference in the future, I highly recommend this app that is called Notion. It is an absolutely amazing app that is both available on PC and mobile devices if you just look up. Now, Notion just announced that their personal plan was free. You can use their incredible databases to build yourself a skill set mastermind like I did with my Notions. And in fact, I use Notion for YouTube and also my podcast planning, including this video. At the beginning of your learning process, you would not know what is the best blogs, what is the best websites or gurus on YouTube to listen to when it comes to your information. So I recommend you reading the comments, reading reviews, reading the amount of accomplishment that they have so that you can have a better picture. Now, after you have consumed over 100 hours of content from Gordon Ramsay on YouTube on how to cook, now you finally feel like the cooking expert yourself, here's the next step. All right, step number 4 is super important. That is taking actions. I repeat, step number 4 is taking action. I swear there's so many people that I've talked to that brags about how much commitment they make into learning all this stuff on YouTube, and I've never seen them talk about how they put it into use at all. Please, please, please do not fall into this trap if you're actually serious about learning a skill. Now, all the information that you just learned, if you do not put it into action, it is just going to be information and you will eventually forget it in the future. So in order for you to retain this information and put it to actual good use, you need to be taking action. And this is why I said it's step number 2 that you need to plan this out. Now, to be able to stay balanced, you want to be able to have the equal amount of time or even less time learning and more time creating. What I want you to get out of this is that it doesn't matter how small the first step that you take towards taking action. When you learn something, you just have to take it, because that's just part of the process. Now, it doesn't matter what you learn at all. Make sure you take the necessary actions so that either one, you fail and you never do that again, or number two, become successful and you keep moving forward. Now, step number one is determining your why, your passion, your motivation for learning this skill. And step number two is planning out on how you're gonna learn this skill. And step number three is actually learning it. Make sure you pay attention to who you listen to. And step number four is taking actions so that you don't waste all the information and all the time that you just learned in step number three. All right, guys, if you find that helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to see more productivity, filmmaking, and creativity content like this. And I will see you on the next episode. Peace.
Thank you.